name is Jarvis Hues, and I've been shooting for 5 years. History, Memphis has a deep history of pretty much everything artistically, food-wise, sports-wise. Art pretty much goes the same way with Elvis and all of the great people that came through Memphis to record, and people that came from Memphis. And the worst one is unappreciation. Memphis isn't appreciated for a lot of the things that we do and give to the art industry. A lot of people from all over the country like to take from and even copy a lot of the Memphis artists. You see that mostly in music, and we don't get any credit for it. So Memphis is all those good things, but greatly unappreciated. So when I picked up a camera, it was for a very specific purpose. I hadn't seen black girls represented in modeling or any type of photography the way they should be, especially from their white counterparts. So I wanted to make sure that I shot beautiful, natural black girls in the same way that I see beautiful, natural white girls being shot, and to be from Memphis at that. So that's the whole reason I even picked up the camera, honestly. So I'm lucky enough to be able to shoot with the best store in Memphis, Stock & Bale. So I try to use all my resources, especially with this store. I'm lucky enough to be able to use a lot of stuff here. So I'm gonna start here, maybe find some looks, then I'll hit the streets and see what's out there. So I'm using a Canon EOS R with the 85mm f1.2, the EF version. I'm not rich enough to afford the RF, so I just got the EF. And I like using the 85 because the creamy backgrounds, the amazing bokeh, and if you shoot portraits, this is like the holy grail of lenses. So that's why I'm using this today.
And tell people, why should they shoot with Jarvis?
They should. You should not. Wow. That's a hard question. Why should you shoot with me? I'm very passionate about this little camera and this little lens and the things that it can do. And if I choose to work with you, I'm promising to give you as much creativity and as much passion as I can give you during this shoot. So if you choose to work with me, you can expect it. Memphis is growing at an exponential rate, and a lot of the people I see move away. They come back, they see the change and the growth, whether it be from just how the neighborhoods look or the art community or whatever it may be. And you can see the disappointment in them leaving in the first place, and they get to see how great it is and how great it's becoming. And like I said, that along with the history that Memphis has makes me like super proud to be a Memphian, to be from Memphis. When people talk about Memphis, they love to talk about all the negative stuff, the crime rate mainly. But you think about any city, it's bad places. You know, it's places you shouldn't be at night. It's places you don't want to be alone. But once you stay here, you see Memphis is really nothing like that. It's a laid-back city. You mind your business, everybody else mind theirs, and there's a lot of fun to be had. It's hard to find it, but there's a lot of fun to be had. So one of the biggest misconceptions is that we're super dangerous, and that's not how Memphis is. The expectations for Memphis is low, and that works for us actually because it's super easy to be one of the best at anything you do when you come out here and you show out. So while places like New York and Atlanta or even Nashville get a lot of the spotlight for their particular artist of whatever they do, Memphis has some of the best artists in the best genres that you could think of, but we don't get the same amount of exposure. But when you come here and you see them and you see the work that we're able to produce and you see the things that we're able to do, it opens your eyes. And we got a lot of things working against us, but that's one of the things that makes this place great. I'm in the process of buying a house now, and I could have moved out to a middle or upper middle class neighborhood like most people do, but I had a talk with my wife and we decided to put our money back into the black communities that we came from that may be perceived as underprivileged. So it's easy to say you want to do something, but it's a lot harder to do it. And putting my resources back where I got them from, hoping that that'll inspire somebody else to obtain some resources and do the same thing, whether that be what I know with photography or the money I make or the house I buy, whatever. Being able to circulate that amongst the people in this city, more particularly the black people that I grew up with and the people I'm trying to inspire, that's the type of legacy I want to leave. I want to be able to give something to someone and they give something to someone, and that keeps going. And if it makes it back around to me, that's awesome. If it doesn't, just to have Jarvis Hues' name attached to it, that'll make me happy. I'm a Memphis shooter.